Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or if this is the first video of mine you are seeing, then welcome. For this video I have pulled 10 lipsticks from my collection that I feel are perfect for the fall time. All of these are mostly like more brown leaning lipsticks or berry tones, which I feel is just perfect for the fall season. I don't know, when I just look at these 10 lipsticks, this is what I think of. I think of fall time. I don't know why. Of course these lipsticks are perfect for year round, but they're just some lipsticks that I definitely want to have in rotation during these fall months. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with some of the drugstore ones I have first in the browns, and then I will move over to berries last. One reason with the berries is because some of those might stain. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to kind of show you really quick what they look like on the lips and then wipe them away because I don't want them to stain too much, so I can show you each color. But I am going to be also swatching them on the back of my hand too, so you can see the way the shades look compared to each other. Now I believe out of all the 10 I have here, only one of them I don't believe is available anymore, but you might can still find it in some Walmart stores. I'm not exactly sure. I couldn't find this particular shade online, but I got mine from Walmart, so definitely check there. But the rest of them I believe are all still available for you to purchase. But this is not me saying you need these lipsticks. If anything, I hope this inspires you to go through your own collection and see what kind of lipsticks you have that are perfect for the fall time. Now, I don't have many lipsticks. It is not the largest part of my lip category. I mostly prefer like glosses, plumpers, that kind of thing, or balms over lipsticks, but I feel like most people probably would rather have a lipstick when it comes to maybe incorporating a little bit of the season into their look. So I actually did end up having 10 exactly that I feel are perfect. So I'm going to start out with this one from Milani. This is one of their Color Fetish matte lipsticks, and this one is in the shade Pleasure, which this shade is described as a light peachy nude. However, I feel like it definitely has some brown leaning tones into it. Kind of like you can see right there. I just think this is a perfect, more lighter tone nude that is perfect for this time of the year. I just love that you can see that kind of more of that brown in there. It's more like a peachy brown shade in my opinion, at least on me. I know lipsticks can look different on everybody with consideration of your skin tone and your undertones and everything. And of course the natural color of your lips too will play a part. Now I'm going to be doing my best here. I do have my little sponge where I can hopefully keep reapplying my foundation, but my poor lips are going to be so angry at me. So if things start to get kind of messy towards the end, I apologize. It is definitely a very light lip shade. It's kind of like, I think that if you're someone that you don't really like a lot of bold lip colors, this might be a perfect option for you because it's kind of giving that little bit of fall vibes, but it's not too in your face. I think it's like definitely a perfect shade going from summer into fall. I think that it's really lovely. Just a very simple lipstick. Now it is a matte finish, so if you are not into matte lipsticks, it might not be your favorite, but I think this formula from Milani is really nice. I don't personally find it drying at all. I think this is a lovely shade. They definitely have more shades in this range, and I'm looking at them right here on the Ulta. There are even more darker shades, like more of the brown nudes, if that is definitely what you're into, but if you like the idea of this lipstick, but you might want a deeper version of it, definitely look to this line. They have some really beautiful shades. I'm looking at a couple right here. They have some berries, they have some brown nudes, they have deep berry shades. Definitely look to this line. This is a beautiful, beautiful lipstick. We're already beginning. Now, if you see like these marks kind of out here, it's like acne scars. I've been having so much issues with that lately. So don't think that's lipstick run out of my lip line or anything. That's just kind of what's happening, and I have a bad habit of wanting to pick at my skin, so I make things worse. The next lipstick is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is one of their O Face satin lipsticks, and this one is in the shade No Doubt. They describe this one as a mid-tone pinky nude. Now I think it definitely, on me, it leans a lot more brown than it does pink, so I will show you the swatch. And there it is right there, this second one here. As you can see how this has more of that peachy. This to me looks more like a brown. It might have a little bit of a rosy brown to it, but I think that this is a perfect lipstick for this time of the year. It's just a touch darker than this first one. So this is kind of like if you started with baby steps, now you want to move up a little bit more. And these are really amazing lipsticks from e.l.f. One of my favorite lipsticks of all time is from this line. And as you can see, we are definitely moving up a little bit in tone. This is just a touch darker than that first lipstick I talked about, so it's kind of like you're doing some stepping stones if you wanted to move up to a little bit more of a deeper nude. I do have some lipsticks I'm going to be talking about in just a second that are very deep shades. They would be absolutely beautiful on anyone with a deeper complexion. I can only imagine how stunning they would be on you. Now, those lipsticks would be one I would probably personally wear with a brush, but I am going to wear them, of course, full swipe for you on the lips. But this is a beautiful lipstick, and this is an amazing formula. I believe this is duping a high-end brand. I still don't remember if it's Urban Decay or NARS. I am not sure. But either way, I think this is a lovely lipstick from the drugstore. The perfect way to have a little bit of fall on your lips if you don't want it anywhere else in your face. Okay, the next lipstick I want to talk about is from ColourPop. This is one of their luxe lipsticks, and this one is in the shade Feeling Angelic, and this one is described as a warm beige, and this line is from their 1111 collection. You can buy these lipsticks separately from the collection. There was a bundle on the website. I'm not sure if you can still buy the bundle or not, but you can buy these individually, so everything will be listed and linked for you below, of course. And then there we have this third one right here, this really beautiful tone. To me, in person, it's almost if these two were mixed and this would be the lipstick you would create. Now, in this line of lipsticks, there are 4 different shades, and they kind of go up in tone with each one. This would be the lightest one of the 4, and these are some really beautiful lipsticks. I am happy to see that you can still purchase these, because I think these lipsticks are definitely perfect for the fall time. They have that beautiful brown nude tone to them. And as you can see right here, we are just a step up from the other 2 shades. These beautiful brown tones, they are beautiful for this time of the year. So beautiful. And I've gotten more into these more brown leaning nude shades. I used to be more of the pink leaning ones, and I still am. I still would always favor those over the brown leaning nudes, but I think that these are so beautiful. They're warm, they're inviting. I just love that. Next up from that same line from ColourPop, we have the shade Digits, which is described as a cool tone beige. This is just one step above the last lipstick that I mentioned, but these are just absolutely so very stunning. And as you can see, that is this 4th shade right here. I don't know if my camera is really going to show these to you true to tone, but this is definitely more cool tone, because when I'm looking at them on my viewfinder, they definitely look more all warm, but this one is definitely a little more cool tone than the rest of them. I wish I could show you that. I don't know, maybe you can see it when I turn it like that a little bit. You can see the tone a little bit more like that, but this is a beautiful, beautiful lipstick shade. And there you can see here, it does look more cool tone on the lips. I'm sorry about any kind of mishaps with the lip lines or anything like that. I know that that's going to be rough going forward, but just bear with me. So beautiful. If you love these cool tone, more brown nude shades, of course this is described as a cool tone beige, then you will absolutely love this shade. It is so beautiful. These are beautiful lipsticks from ColourPop. I think they're so nice. I'm glad they are still available, because that is beautiful. I think the 4 of these, if you wanted all 4 of them, I think they are the most beautiful lipsticks for this time of the year, definitely. These beautiful shades just scream fall time. All right, we have another one from that line. This is in the shade So Magnetic, which is described as a pinky taupe. Now, this is a much more deeper lip shade, and it does have more of a red undertone when you have it swatched out next to the other ones. I'm hoping you can see that in my swatches. My viewfinder makes them look all very similar, but that is so not the case in person. And then there you can see this shade right here. We are getting even deeper now with these beautiful brown tones. That is a gorgeous shade. Now, a shade like this on myself, I would more than likely use a brush and just kind of tap it onto the lips, like not have this true pigment, but these shades like this would be absolutely gorgeous on someone with a deeper complexion. These would be beautiful on you. That isn't to say that anyone can't wear these shades, but I just meant for my skin tone, I would much rather use a brush and kind of diffuse this on the lips. This is not a shade that I would probably wear full swipe. It's beautiful, but it's a little outside my comfort zone. It's very bold. And there we have the shade right here. It definitely has a more red undertone to it. It definitely does. I know they describe it as a pinky taupe. I would not say pink. It definitely has that redness to it, but pink to me just seems a little bit more like subtle. This to me definitely has like a red undertone, but it is so stunning. Beautiful, beautiful lip shade. That is just gorgeous. And then from the same range, we have the shade Aligned, which is described as a warm chocolate, and this would be the deepest of the 4. This is a rich, beautiful shade. It's so lovely. And that would be this furthest shade right here. As you can see how we are definitely going more into these tones. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade. This is one that, again, that I would wear more than likely with an eyeshadow brush and tap it onto my lips, really blend it out. But I will be showing it to you full swipe so you can get this full pigment because it is gorgeous. Look at this shade. That is, gosh, but I can just see the redness all around my lips where I'm just wiping so much away. So please don't judge these lipsticks based on my horrible swatches. Oh, that's just a gorgeous shade. Of course, like I said, I would wear it more than likely with a brush. It's just shades like this are out of my comfort zone, but I think they are so beautiful on other people. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, in these more brown leaning shades, we have the Lip Suede Matte Lipstick from Westman Atelier. This one is in the shade PK, and this shade is described as a taupey nude. This is also more of a rich leaning shade. This is one of my most favorite lipsticks of all time. These are expensive lipsticks. This is a $50 lipstick. This is the most expensive one that I'm going to mention here in this video. In fact, it is the only lipstick that I am mentioning that is of a high-end price point. The rest are drugstore. And then there you can see that shade right there, PK. This is a just beautiful, beautiful lipstick. These are gorgeous. They are matte formula. However, to me, it's much more of a comfortable matte formula. I do have another shade in this, but it's definitely would not fit this fall vibe. But this shade is beautiful and perfect for this time of the year. And there you can see this lipstick right here. This is a gorgeous shade. This is probably, I'd say, one of my top favorites out of this lineup that I'm mentioning today. This is beautiful. To me personally, this was worth every penny. I do not regret buying this lipstick at all. I think this is one of the most beautiful lipsticks. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's definitely luxe. This packaging is very heavy. It's just a beautiful lipstick all the way around. It's perfect for this time of the year. Perfect for all year, of course, but definitely beautiful fall vibes. Actually, I've missed one in the brown category right here. This one was in my everyday makeup drawer, so I did miss one. I will swatch this one right here for you. We have this one from CoverGirl in the shade Maple Glaze. And this is described as a warm brown shade. I completely forgot about this one. I thought about it just then because I have another lipstick in this line, so I will be including this one too, so you actually have 11 options. And that is that shade right there. I can't believe I forgot this one, but this is a beautiful option as well. These lipsticks from CoverGirl are very nice. They have really pretty shades. And there is that lipstick right there. You can definitely tell this is a beautiful warm tone. And with a shade like Maple Glaze, you cannot help but think about the fall time. Really beautiful. I can't believe I forgot it, but I wanted to include it because I just thought about this one. It's a perfect option for fall. And from that same line of lipsticks from CoverGirl, we have the shade River Plum. And this one is described as a dark plum shade. And you can see this shade right here. This is so beautiful. These lipsticks just glide on your lips as well. They just feel very comfortable on the lips. And there we have that shade right there. We're getting into the berry shades now. There's not many of these. I don't have a lot in my collection as far as lipsticks. I have a few like lip glosses and stuff and lip oils in berry tones, but not lipsticks. It's a beautiful shade. Okay, I know my lips look a little concealery. That's because they are. I just added a little bit of concealer to kind of tone down some of the redness because my lips are starting to get really red, like they're getting irritated. So that's just to tone that down. But believe me, the next couple of shades are darker shades, so that's not going to cause any issue with the shade. You'll still see them very true to color. Kind of wipe some of this off a little bit on the lips. It's just it was getting very red and I needed to do a little something. Then next up we have a lipstick from Revolution Beauty. This is one of their Lip Allure satin lipsticks, and this one is in the shade Berry Balls, which you can see right there. These are really nice from Revolution. And I love the packaging. I think that's so pretty. Alright, now this one, it looks a little bit darker on my viewfinder up there, but in person, this is straight up purple. It's like a fuchsia kind of shade, like it's very purpley pink. Definitely not in my comfort zone, but it is a beautiful lipstick. I would love to have this in a different shade though, because this is probably one that I would wear more so with a brush, kind of just tapped out on the lips, but I think it's a beautiful shade. I forgot to show you the swatch on my hand. You probably can see it right there, just how more purpley it is compared to the other tones, but I still think it's a really pretty shade. I think it's fun. I think that if you love a really purpley tone, you probably would really love it. Just kind of like something, a different little twist on berry. I think it's really pretty. So I do want to include it. And these are really nice lipsticks from Revolution. I think they did a really good job with these. I think they have a shade called Wifey, I believe, in this line. That would be the shade I'd probably want because it's like a pink nude. But this is pretty. So I just wanted to mention it just to give some more options if you were looking to purchase some new lipsticks. The last one here is from CoverGirl. This is one of their Simply Ageless Core lipsticks. This one is in the shade Honest Berry. This is the one, and you can see like it has the core in it. This is the one that I cannot find online anymore in this particular shade, so definitely check Walmart stores. That's where I got mine, and it might still be available. But even if it's not, I just wanted to do this for fun. I wanted to go through my collection just to see what all kinds of lipsticks I had that were fall inspiring. And then there we have this shade right over here. It is definitely another one of these more purpley red leaning berry shades, but I felt, you know, these last two that I'm mentioning are a little bit more of a pop of colorful berry, not so much more of the deeper tones. So I thought, why not include some different variety for people who like different things. I think that this is a really nice array of nude shades, perfect for the fall time. Of course, these are beautiful tones for all year round, but I just wanted to include them here, and I'm going to show you all these swatches here before I put this one on my lips. Just beautiful, beautiful tones. And there's that shade. Definitely more of the purpley red leaning berry. Very beautiful. I don't know if they're discontinuing this line. That might be the case, but I still wanted to mention it. I think it's a beautiful shade. Okay, but there we have all of these beautiful fall time lipsticks. Just the one I'm wearing right here is PK from Westman Atelier. I just threw this one on. I just figured it looked really pretty with my sweater, and it's a beautiful shade nonetheless. But I just think these are really beautiful tones. I thought it was fun just to go through my collection, you know, just kind of see what I already had and just work from these. I think these are the most perfect lipsticks just to pull out for this time of the year and just, you know, have some fun using, you know, the lipsticks that are already in my collection, get some use out of these. I would love to do some looks, especially with some of these deeper shades, and try applying them with a brush because I bet they would be so beautiful that way. But I do hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I hope you will please consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribing if you haven't already. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you are alerted to all my future uploads, and follow me on Instagram at jessicadeerly. All of these products will be listed and linked for you below. They are affiliate links, so if you click through and purchase, I do earn a small commission. And if you choose to do so, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!